Wow, how about Pirate Nation just showing out tonight and packing the stadium, and the purple and gold looked good up there, and all the energy they brought just set us up from the get-go, set the tempo. We talked to our players about bringing energy, but tonight the Pirate Nation brought the energy, and our players just fed off that and got off to a great start in the ball game. And, had the lead most of the game. They took the lead there in the fourth quarter. And our guys, the resilience they've shown, not just tonight, but all season long. Since October 20th, these guys, these young men could have turned it in and just said, we've had enough. But the way they fought about it, the way these seniors, the two guys sitting beside me, took charge and really led this football team and getting us to a bowl game and getting us to a bowl victory over NC State, just huge. And just so proud of them. Obviously didn't like how, the last little bit of the game, that no place in sports for that, but at the end of the day, we got to clean that up. Just fired up to get a win, fired up for Pirate Nation, and so proud of these seniors.
All right. Questions?
Rahjai, can you dream up a better scenario to wrap up your career, breaking off that long run now?
Oh man, I just gotta give everything to God, man. When I grew my relationship with God, man, everything started going better for me, man. And I give everything to Pirate Nation. I got my degree. I tell everybody all the time, man. I got my degree from this university, man, and I just give everything to them. Big shout out to the leaders, man. They wrote us off, man. They wrote us off, but we never rolled back. And man, I'm telling you, man, we just gotta lead this place better than we found it, man. That's what we did tonight.
And to add to Rahjai there, the hat's a little big for me. add to Rahjai there. And both these guys, just the way they came back for a fifth year, and you're not going to see that much in college athletics, I don't think, anymore, but the way they fought, the way they're about being a Pirate, and they represent everything Pirate Nation's about, and I'm just so proud of them, and that's why you play in a bowl game. That's why you go finish your season. I know we got a lot of young men opting out in this day and age, but these two guys right here are perfect examples, and our seniors are perfect examples why you want to go play in a bowl game, why you want to go finish the season that way, why you want to stay at East Carolina and be a Pirate. And Tay and Rahjai are perfect examples of that.
Just as a follow-up, Rahjai, another third and long, run call. Y'all hit them on that quite a bit tonight. Just kind of walk us through your thought process. And then when you had that guy in the open field making him miss.
It's a move I do every year. If you go back, man, that's the same move I told my ACL on the 2022. So it's just a go-to move for me. But big shout out to them boys up front, man. They opened that thing up for me on third down. They didn't flinch. They just had that 1% mentality, one play at a time, man. We finished drives tonight. Proud of them, big boys.
Deontay, for the offense to come back, the way they did, you guys on defense had to make it happen with some stops. I guess what was kind of the mentality there in the last 3-4 minutes?
Last 4, we knew that we had to make a play in order to get the offensive ball back so they can make a play. So it's the same mentality we go through all the time, well, every game. So in that moment, it was just be us. I preach to the guys, just be us, play hard, fight, and run to the ball. That's all we do.
This is for anybody. I want you guys to kind of take me through, I guess, the state of the locker room before you took over, and kind of what changed within the locker room, what changed within team morale when you did take over, Coach.
I can't really say nothing really changed. Big shout out to Coach Houston and everything he did for this program. Coach Harrell stepped in. When it's your time to shine, man, it's your time to shine. You get an opportunity, you got to take off with it. Big shout out to Coach Harrell for just believing in all the seniors, and he made it all about us. And I think that's what brought the team together, man, and that unity, man. And championship teams are won in locker room, So big shout out to all the leaders on the team, man, that stepped in with the adversity that we was dealt with, man. We played the cards we was dealt with all year. And, man, like I said, man, I'm just proud of the whole team, not just the seniors, not just the coaches, but the whole team, just the way they battled for that person. It shows real toughness.
Coach Harrell, can you just talk about the legacy that Deontay Johnson and Rahjai Harris have cemented here at ECU?
We just beat a P4 team for the first time since 2018. Won another conference. These two young men have won 2 bowl games. Sorry, not conference. 2 bowl games in their career. I don't know how many other guys can say that in the last decade. And just the way they finished the second half of the season. We were 3-4 at one point and lost 4 out of the last 5, and things didn't look so bright. But these guys never doubted themselves. We talked about staying together. We talked about making it all about us and just focusing on every single day. The only day we're promised is today, and we made the most of that. We didn't worry about The end of the season, we didn't worry about transfer portal. We didn't worry about graduation. We didn't worry about what we're doing next semester. We focused on every single day since October 20th. And that's how we got the Temple win, and then the FAU win, and then the Tulsa win, then North Texas. And that's how we got the win today. But today, and you're at the end of the season right now, for the seniors, there is no tomorrow. And for the young guys, other young guys in that locker room, some of them out tomorrow, and they got to think about what they got to do next. But we said, hey, let's focus on the day. Today's the most important day of the year. It's the biggest day of the year. Let's go get a win, and we certainly did that tonight.
Coach, just give me your thoughts on your quarterback. Obviously, with your offense taking a jump when he steps in, and just give me your thoughts on him today and just him overall for you guys this year.
Caden Howes has been phenomenal all season, and just the way he's played. He had a couple turnovers there in the late in the game there, but didn't let it bother him. Came back, made a few plays to help us move the ball down the field, and just so proud of him and what he's shown. And he plans on being a Pirate for a long time.
Coming into the game, they were the best fourth quarter team in the country. Obviously, as they're making that comeback, what are you saying to these guys on the sidelines? Or players, what are you feeling on the sidelines? Are you?
Coaches ain't say nothing. The players we already knew what time it was. Like I said, we've been going through adversity all year, so just going down in the fourth quarter, they want nothing. You know what I'm saying? You got to win each quarter. We take pride in the fourth quarter. That's why we raised that 4 up in the fourth quarter, man. We got to finish. When that red flag go up, there's no quarter, no surrender, burn the boats.
Just like I told the guys, I said we always make it dramatic towards the end, but we always find a way to pull it off, and I'm just excited the guys pulled it off tonight in the way in the fashion they did.
I think today, we talked about it going into the game. You got injured in your first start against State in 22. Just what does it mean to kind of come full circle with this win?
We lost and dislocated my patella, so to come back, beat them, and finish the season out healthy and the game is a blessing. All praise to God.
Coach, Kate, we've seen him run some this year, but tonight was that a game plan going in the game, or did it just unfold like that?
Yeah, we down a few guys offensive at wide out and some things. And going in your last ball game, you're not saving anything up, for the next game. You're laying it all on the line. You always knew Caden could and had the opportunity to, and just thought we'd take advantage of certain places there. And he certainly did, and kept the sticks moving several times, especially on third down with his quarterback design. Run game throughout the day, or just scramble throughout the day. He made some big plays with his legs, and kept the run game going. Looking at just the stat here in the run game, obviously Raj had a big day, but I think it's 326 yards rushing between Raj, Caton, and that over line. That's awesome. And that's who we want to be, and that's going to win us football games in the future. So, big shout out to those guys. That was huge for us tonight. Helped us get the victory.
Question for whoever wants it. NC State wasn't calling this a rivalry coming into the game. You guys were. How great does it feel to walk out of this one with a win over a team pretty close down the road?
Can you repeat that?
Yeah, I got you. I don't think you can look at our fans and tell them it's not a rivalry. And it's an hour and 15 minutes up the road, and there's a couple other schools about the same distance. And maybe they should put us on their schedule as well, and instead try to take our players. Then that's what they want to call our players and take our players. Well, how about I put us in the schedule? All right, and let's don't call that one a rival either. But that's how I feel. That's how it is. We're going to be looked at like a stepbrother, little stepbrother. That's fine. All right, but these guys are going to compete. They're going to take up the challenge. I know we got to go play these guys again and next year, beginning of the year. But we're going to celebrate this one tonight. We're going to focus on this one. But that's how I feel about rivals. That's how I feel about in-state rivals, and that's how I feel about college football. I wish it was more localized, and we played locally every year. But it's a great opportunity for our young men to go compete and play a football game.
Coach Harrell here in the back. For you and for one of the players to answer as well, just being here in the D.C. area, how special did this weekend end up being? And not only to get the experience of seeing this area, but to top it off with this win today. Just how nice was that?
I'll let Mr. Virginia answer that.
It feels good being back close to home. It's really the same distance, but I had a lot of my hometown friends come see me for the first time because we always played on the same day. So just having that opportunity to have an extra game for them to come watch, it was a blessing, especially close to home.
Any other questions for East Carolina?
Just a real quick note, Rahjai's 220 yards is an American Conference Bowl record. Ooh. Just to let you know. Everybody's got it.
I think Malcolm may get him over 1,000 yards.
And he just hit 1,000.
He's already over 1,000.
Yeah, icy.
We got a dub. We got a dub. Yeah, that's how I feel.
Congratulations, fellas. We appreciate you joining us. Hope you had a great week in Washington, Annapolis.
Yeah.
See you again soon.
Thank you. I'll close with this. Just thank you to Pirate Nation out there. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you for support. And thank you for helping keep young men like these two guys through the boneyard here. And that's been a huge part of what we've been able to do here. And that's going to be a huge part of us moving forward in the 2025 season. So, hell yeah, and go Pirates.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.